Hey guys, good morning. I am off to my second ultrasound to scan my follicles for IVF. I'm really excited, but also kind of nervous because I don't know what the numbers are even gonna look like or what they're supposed to look like. I usually have a good amount of follicles in the beginning, and then they tend to go down, but this is a completely different medication, so I don't exactly know how they're going to be measuring, but I'll try to get some pictures like I did last time, and I will show them to you in a little bit. All right, bye. Hey guys, so I just got back a little while ago from my second ultrasound. Everything looked pretty good. They printed out a few pictures, so I'll show you that in a few minutes. Yeah, basically they just said that everything looked good. There were a bunch of follicles, 10 plus on each ovary, which is a good sign, I guess. And the biggest one was only 11 millimeters or so, so not even 12 millimeters. So I'm just waiting for them to message me to see if my medication is going to change or if they're just going to change like the dosage. So I'll update you guys when I find out that information, but for now I'm just hanging out at home. I am completely exhausted. I was having some really severe like stomach cramps last night. I don't know what that was from. That usually only happens when I eat dairy, but I did not eat dairy yesterday. I'm thinking maybe it had something to do with the injection, but I'm not really sure. So I didn't really sleep well last night. I had a bunch of appointments, tattoo appointments today, starting at noon, but I kind of condensed them all to the afternoon so that I can relax and potentially take a nap before I go into work. But yeah, so I'll show you guys in a few minutes the snippet of like the pictures that I got at the ultrasound. It's just basically showing my uterus, and then you'll be able to see the follicles on my ovaries. All right, bye. All right, guys, so these are the pictures that I got today. This is my uterus. They said that it looks normal, so I guess that's good. It looks like a kidney bean to me. And then this is my left ovary, which this is always my dominant ovary. Well, actually, no, I lied. My dominant ovary is usually my right, and that's the one that usually ovulates, but it produces less follicles than my left normally. But they said that there were about 10 plus on each ovary at this time. So these are follicles here, like these little holes. Little hole, there's like a couple of them. And there were more down here. You just can't really see it in this angle in this photo. But the left has a lot. So like this one. So right now, basically, the largest follicle on the left is 10 millimeters. And then the largest one, 11 millimeters. And then the largest one on the right is 10 millimeters. So we still have a ways to go. I thought that they might be upping my medication, but they have chose not to. So I guess that's a really good sign that everything is going well. So I'm grateful for that. Hey guys, so I just got to work. I am totally exhausted, but I'm gonna do 3 tattoos. I figured I'd show you guys a belly update in case you guys were wondering what my stomach looks like since injections, so here it is. So I don't have too much bruising. I pretty much have one here and some bruising here. So not too bad. Yeah, anyways. All right, I'll check in later. Hey guys, I look like a hot mess still, but I just wanted to update you guys that I got a message from MGH saying that I am going to be on the same dosage of Gonal F and Menopur, so it looks like they think it's working for us, and that we don't have to change anything, so that is good. I wasn't really looking forward to getting a bigger injection, so that's really good. Yeah, so I'll update you guys in a little while. I am still physically exhausted. These meds are kicking my butt, plus like barely any sleep last night. So I'm just struggling through work and ready to go home and sleep for the weekend. Bye.
Sorry, I can't hold still.
Oh no, you're totally fine. Alright guys, so I have not shown you how I mix my medication. So basically I have to do 75 IU of Menopur and 75 IU of Gonal F. So the Gonal F is pretty easy. I'm going to show you the Menopur now because I have to mix it about 15 minutes beforehand. Jose's not going to be home tonight, so I am going to have to take care of everything by myself. So basically you have two little vials. You take the tops off of each vial, don't touch the top. There's sodium chloride, which is a mixing agent, and then the Menopur is in here, but you can't really see. Let me see. But you see there's like a little capsule in there. I don't know if you can see. That dissolves with the mixing agent. So you have to take an alcohol swab, and you want to make sure that you wipe off the tops like this. And not to touch the top, be very careful. So those are sanitized. And then you want to take this, what's called a Q cap. And this is what it looks like on the inside. You cannot touch this with your fingers on the inside. There's like a little needle spike in there, if you can see it. So that punctures the bottle. So what you want to do is you want to take the sodium chloride and you want to put the Q cap right on top and push it on, and then just take this plastic bit off. And I don't know if I touched this by accident, so I'm just gonna wipe it again. And then you take this big crazy needle. We're not gonna use this. This is just for withdrawing the medication. But since we have a Q cap, we don't need to use this. If we didn't have a Q cap, we could use this, but we do not have to in this case. So what you do is you take this and you just screw that right off. So you're gonna draw back to this one. That's my instructions. I don't know if that will be your instructions. So you just pull back air until it goes to the one. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and screw it on. And you're gonna push that air into the sodium chloride. And what you're gonna do now is you're gonna flip it upside down. I'm like a mad scientist. And you're gonna go ahead and withdraw up to the one on this syringe in sodium chloride. And then when you're done with that, you can flip it back over and then just remove this whole entire thing, including the Q cap, off of the sodium chloride. We're never going to use this sodium chloride again. We're just gonna go ahead and throw that out. And then this is the Menopur bottle. So basically same thing. You're gonna put the Menopur down. You're gonna take this Q cap and you're gonna push it onto the top of the Menopur. But now this time what we're gonna do is we're going to push the sodium chloride into the Menopur bottle and we're going to swirl it. And you just kind of want to make sure that everything's completely dissolved, and it is. So now what you want to do is you want to flip it upside down and you want to withdraw all of the medication inside of this syringe. So as you can see, we're just basically pulling out all of that medication into the syringe. All right, so since we have that done, we're going to open this smaller needle, and this is a 27 gauge needle, so it's not too bad. You're just gonna open it so that it shows the top like this. We're going to go ahead and take this whole thing and screw off the Q cap in the Menopur bottle, and we will discard that. And what we're gonna do is not touch the top of this, not touch the top of this. Go ahead and take it and screw that right on. So now this is filled to the 1, and we have the needle inside of this cap, and that'll be ready to go. So now I'm gonna show you how to do the Gonal F pen. So basically you take this out a half hour before you are ready to inject. Sorry, I'm like crouching down. I don't like have a good angle. So this has been out for about 20 minutes now. So what I'm gonna do is you take off the cap, and I've already used this. So if you haven't already used this, it's gonna be probably a different like setup. So basically what you're gonna do is you take off the cap, then the Gonal F comes with these little caps here. You're gonna take this off. This is a needle, so do not touch inside of here. It looks like this on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. So you're gonna take this and not dial anything until you have the needle on. I don't know why, this kind of gives me like a problem sometimes. This one in particular has been kind of tricky. Jose hasn't been able to really get it on or off that well. All right, I think I did it correctly. All right, so then once it's on there and you can't twist it anymore, you just take this off, and then when you're ready to administer the medication, you take this tip off. So I don't need to do the medication for another 10 minutes. So when I do, I will come back. All right, I forgot to tell you how to dial this Gonal F pen. So basically you see there's like a 0 here. I need it to be 75 because I have 75 IUs of medication that I need to use. So we just dial it until it says 75, which is right here. And then this one, I just have to push it up in the plunger until there's no air bubbles. And until there's like a little drop of fluid, but I see an air bubble in here, so I don't really know. Oh, there we go. You just want to make sure there's absolutely no air bubbles before you administer the medication. If you hear something jumping around, it's just my dog. Cheeky, go lay down. Go lay down, please. I don't want him near me when I'm doing the injection, obviously. So it is 9:30 and it's time to do the injection. So I'm trying to show you guys my process when Jose's not here. So take an alcohol swab. I've already washed my hands. Clean the area around where you're going to give an injection. We'll do Menopur first because it's a bigger needle. Take off the cap. Push up until you see a little bubble form at the top, which I just did. Squeeze a big chunk of fat and then push it like a dart. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, it fucking hurts. Not even gonna lie. one hurts today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go and pull out. All right, that one hurt really bad today. Don't know why. And then now we have to do another one. Woohoo! So just triple check that it's 75, which it is. Take off this little green cap. Here's the needle. And here we go, round 2. So basically you just push this red plunger and then hold it in for 5 seconds. So ready, set, go. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go and pull out. And then this one, you do not put that green cap back on. You take this white cap and you put that on, and that's kind of how you get this needle off. And you just twist and it comes right out like that. And you might be bleeding just a tiny bit, and I usually just take the alcohol swab and go back over it. And that is it. So this is where I just did that injection. You can see where I've done previous injections. It is a little bit painful, but not too bad. I'm not too bruised yet, which I'm grateful for. It is a little bit of bruising, but not too bad. So I'm basically just gonna throw a heating pad on my stomach for a few minutes. That really helps with the pain, I guess you could say. I keep forgetting to ice beforehand. That's supposed to really help. It did help actually for the first couple days. So I don't know why I haven't remembered to do that, but I haven't. So hopefully tomorrow I'll remember to do that, so it will be less painful. So yeah, it seems like everything's going well. That's pretty much it for today. The only update that I have, I don't know if I said this earlier, is I go back on Sunday for another scan, because right now I'm in frequent monitoring, so I cannot travel, I can't go anywhere. So yeah, Sunday I have to be back. Thankfully it's a later in the day appointment than, well, today was 7:30 and on Sunday is 8:20, so that's like an hour later, which is pretty good. I'm pretty grateful for that. So I will check back in with you guys on Sunday, but you guys will probably see the video on Monday. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps push us to the top of the algorithm and get more people to know about our channel. Yeah, so if you want to hear more about our IVF process, go ahead and subscribe. Bye.